Hello, friends. Today we're going to do some really good exercises for all of you. I'm going to do them rather slowly, so this is more geared to you who have not exercised for a long time. And for those of you who are overweight or just plain out of shape. So please get on the floor with me and stand with your feet apart, and we'll start by just lifting up our heels and just slowly lift up. As you do this, I want you to keep your back straight, shoulders back, and lift. And you can lift your shoulders a little bit with it, get up on your toes. Good, just loosen up a little bit. Now we're gonna move, do a little warm-ups, what we call. Before you do stretches, you always have to warm up your body. Remember that. So if you're gonna exercise at home without me, be sure you do a little bit of movements like this. You don't have to kick or hop too much. Just lift up on your toes and move. Feel that body warm up. As you do your warm-ups, I'm always trying to remind you of keeping your back straight and your tummy in, and just move lightly. And just move your toes. Very lightly. And you can kick a little bit, just lightly. Now, if you can't lift up, just kick like this. That's fine, as long as you're doing it with me, your way. Okay, kick. Good, now we're gonna move our hips, feet apart. And this one, you know, whereas you keep your feet apart, bend your knees slightly and shift your hips, shoulders down. And you men, you should do those too. Sometimes men get very stiff in their waist and their hips, and that causes a really bad back problems. So let's loosen up your waist and stretch, stretching. See how my shoulders move with it? Good. Now we're gonna stretch our arm up and reach, change, reach up, lifting, and try to tighten up the muscles in your body, all of them. Lifting, and lift, and lift. Good. Now we're gonna lean forward, arms back, and we'll stretch our arms up. Now as you're up here, make a fist and then spread your fingers. Do little hand exercises with it. And squeeze. Firm in your upper arms. That seems to be one part of the body that wants to hang very early in life. And press your chest down and stretch. See how my back is really straight. Now bring your hands forward and just stretch. You don't have to get all the way to the floor, that's fine, just hang. Now if you can touch, that's good. As far as you can. Now put your hands on your shoulder and just down. Move your back. If you get really sore, stop. Bend, touch, or just lean and raise up. We're going to do the same thing with our hands on the shoulders and just bend down and touch and up and touch and up. Try to touch your knees and bend like you're going to sit down, down. Can you stay down a little bit? Bouncing, bounce a little bit. That's good. That's really great for your whole body. You feel that in your legs? Now put your hands down and stretch, stretch, stretch. And just hang, good. And up, and bring up your arm and stretch to the side. Here you keep your arm as straight as you can, and your arm is at your ear. Stretching, good. Now let's bend the opposite knee over and stretch and down and stretch and stretch and stretch. Lift, see how I lift up my heel lightly? Lifting, lifting, down and change. First you stretch. Keeping your arm down and stretch to the side. You feel the stretch right over here, really good. We have to get rid of some of that extra we got here. And stretch down. Now let's bend your knee and stretch down. Lift lift and down, lift, down, lift, down. We could go slowly and lift, down, lift, down, lift, down, lift, and lift, and really stretch. Lifting and good. And now shake. Now this movement is very important in all our exercises, and that's where we are. Arch your back, stick your butt back, forward. Loosen this up, and as you bring your hips forward, you tighten up. Back and tight. Show you from a side view. Back and tight, back and arching and arch. See how my butt goes back, and then I tighten, pulling in my tummy, moving your shoulders. See how the waist moves, and your hips, and squeeze. And now put your arms back and keep squeezing. Squeeze your back and push. Tighten up really good. Tight, tight, good. Swing arms back and stretch. And then down. Now the roll up is another thing that's very important, where you hang down. I call it a monkey bounce. You just bounce, making everything relaxed. And then you start bringing your hips forward. See how I bring my hips forward? Rolling up my back. Straighten up my back. Stretching back. Good. And again, down. Now keep doing this a few times. Just bounce. And keep rolling up. Bringing your arms up. Last thing is stretching, lifting up, taking a deep breath. Keep doing this, and I'll be right back after this message. Now, the one exercise is really, really good for your legs. We're going to do before we sit down. We'll do this one. You put your one foot in front of the other, and your arms out, and just try to get down. Just keep your toe under, and then lift up again. Let's do this about 6 times, all right? Go down. If you can't go this fast, just go slowly, but try to do 6. And down, and one more. And then we'll do the other one. Good. Leg back. And go down. Pulling your heel back in between. Back straight. And relax. And shake your legs. And now we're going to sit down. And of course, you have to have a carpet underneath your body so you don't get black and blue. Now let's put your arms back, sit straight. Pull in that tummy really good. Get your chest out. Good. Shoulder blades back and breathe out. Now let's suck in your tummy just like you make a fist. Let's suck it in. And then move the stomach a little bit. But tighten it. Good. And now stretch forward. Reaching. Stretching your back really good. Loosen it up. Good. And now we're going to start doing some leg exercises. We'll lift your leg up and out. Go lift and kick. And lift and kick. 3 times. 4 times. 5. Keep your legs straight. Point your toe. 1 more. And then change. Go up and out. High up. Get your head down a little bit. See how my leg is really straight. Lifting. 1 more time. Lift and out. Good. And suck it in again. And we'll do the same thing by pulling our knee out. And then kick out. We put your knee out. Keeping both legs straight when you kick. Out. And pull your knee down. Down. 1 more time. And change. And down. And kick. And stretch out with straight leg. And out. Both legs straight. And 1 more. Good. And stretch again. Forward. I know you can all do these exercises. Now let's put your arms back and put some weight on our arms and lift up And try to get your toes to the floor. And down, and stretch. Down, stretch, down, stretch. Lifting, lift, and lift. One more. Lift, good. Now for the tummy. Couple exercises here. We'll bend our knee, bend, and then to the floor. Bend. Touch the floor with your toes, and then straight. So you touch and kick. You kick. You touch the floor, and then straight. And go 1, and 2, and straighten out. 4, shoulders forward. Up. 7, one more. Good. Feel that? Take a deep breath, pull in the tummy, tighten up. Okay, now we're going to kick across twice. So you roll your hip, and kick across, and kick across, and kicking over, all the way over. Stretch, over. See how my hip is turned? So your waist is moving. Keep your legs straight. Good. And now let's put our knee down. Where you put your knee across twice. Then you go down and down and down. And pulling your knee down and twisting down. Roll. Down. Keep doing this. Now, if you are not doing this fast, that's fine. Just work at your own speed, stretching down, down, and down. And then both together, rolling. Get your knees to the floor, roll, down. Now let's stretch out your legs and hold your hands out, push forward and bounce a little bit. And keep stretching your inner thighs, and I'll be right back. In front, and then just bend your elbows down. Stretching. Now, the further down you get, the better it is, of course, the more limber you get. But don't overstretch it. This is very easy to stretch your inner thighs too much. Don't do it now. Just be comfortable about it. Now, let's hold your ankle and put your elbow to the floor. On the outside. Now we're going to reach with our other hand and touch our foot. And stretching. Now we're going to do the other one. First, put your elbow down and stretch. And down to the floor if you can. Keeping your legs straight, press your chest down. And now reach over. Stretching. As far as you can. And then let's put our elbow down now. Down, down. Just pull your leg, pull. And the other side, we'll hold your leg and pull. Elbows down. Stretching, down. Putting your head down. Good. And in front again, stretching. And put your arms back and lift. Tighten them up, tighten. Squeeze. And then put your legs back, arms back, sorry, and lift up your hips. And lift and down. And lift and down and lift, good. Just barely lift your leg off of the floor and down. And the other one, lift. This is harder than it looks, really. Now let's see if you can lift both. Come on, lift. Again, few times. 3, one more. 4, good for you. And shake. Okay, now